Hey guys, I'm coming to you today with rosy cheeks because I just got back from a run, and this video is devoted to exercise. About a little over 3 months ago, I made a decision that I really wanted to run the 5K race at Health Fest with my husband and my son. I mean, I knew I wouldn't be running next to them, but I wanted to do the event. And I had been pretty sedentary before that and just felt like I needed to get consistent exercise into my life. So I went on the internet and looked at a little bit of information on running and what's the best way to get started. And a lot of people said it was good to do Couch to 5K, which is a app you can get on your phone, and it helps you to just kind of go through consistent routines until you get to the 5K race. And so I downloaded the program. The one that I got actually cost a little bit of money, but I think they have free apps out there as well. And I just made a commitment to myself that I was going to do everything I could to do those 3 workouts every week for 9 weeks. So I've never been great at setting goals and keeping those goals. In fact, when I was overweight, I would always say things like, I'm going to lose a pound this week, and then I didn't. And a lot of that is in your control, but some of it is not in your control completely. Those numbers that you choose, they're not necessarily in your control. But something like running, you can say, I'm going to run 3 miles, or I'm going to run a mile, and you can really push yourself to that level. Most of us are capable of doing something like that. I mean, maybe not 10 miles, but certainly 1 to 3 miles, most people, even if you're overweight, are capable of building up to that. So at almost 52 years old, I ran my first 5K race just a few weeks ago, and I wasn't fast. I did like 14.5-minute miles, but when I started out doing the running, I was doing about 16.5-minute miles when I started Couch to 5K, maybe even more than that, maybe 17-minute miles, because I started out really slow. And I was excited because that course that I ran for the 5K race was difficult. It was a lot of uphill, and some of the uphill was much more steep than I was used to running. So I was pretty proud of myself getting through that 5K race. I just want to encourage you to move. It doesn't matter what you do. If you like tennis, if you like to walk, if you want to run, if you want to cycle, get yourself an app like Runtastic or Strava or one of those apps that tells you how far you're going, how many calories you're burning. It will make you feel accomplished, and it'll give you some record of how consistent you've been. That's what I do. I use Runtastic. I know a lot of people use Strava. They're all great programs, but I've been using Runtastic for a really long time, so I just kind of stick with it, and it works well for me. Also, you can post your runs, your walks, your swims, anything on Facebook, and people will encourage you, and that makes you feel like you want to keep going. So I highly recommend that. If you have any questions about doing Couch to 5K or any kind of exercise, or if you just want me to encourage you, please feel free to write me at mrsplantintexas@gmail.com or post something in the comments below, and I will definitely respond to you. Anyway, get out there and move.